it? Believe that. So Charlie Kirk, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. They did him dirty. Now I knew nothing about this man until the situation that happened yesterday. I saw the story pop up. Like I say, not into politics, etc., etc. Don't know much about him still, but I will be doing the live tomorrow, diving more into it. But what I seen, what I saw, how it was plastered all over the internet, his assassination, his murder, his setup, whatever you want to call it, huh? Huh? How some humans laughed at his demise, laugh at another human being being killed, taking one in the neck, broad day, huh? The imagery that was pushed, the message that was being delivered, huh? Heavy, dog. The fear tactics that were perpetrated, huh? By the shooter, by the ones who planned it, huh? You got certain videos, the man with the phone giving signals, huh? Homie, clear broad day, doing it right in front of your face. Gave vibes of JFK, et cetera, huh? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. You know what they do to revolutionaries, huh? You know what they do to leaders, huh? And the same people who post, talk about, cry, reminisce about, talk about how much they loved him, how much they care, how much of a great person and leader and religious person and stand-up person he was, homie. Do nothing, sit there and do nothing but post pictures, make posts, talk this, talk that, but no one never rides, huh? No one never goes to war, huh? So why the hell would you care about putting on a line for a race of human beings who won't put it on a line for themselves, dog? Huh? But the whole situation doesn't sit well. Something about it doesn't sit well, huh? This is nothing new under the sun. This is nothing new here. I ain't got to do no research. I ain't got to really dive into it. I've seen enough from the videos I have seen, huh? I've seen enough from just what people say, certain messages I've seen him push. But this is nothing new, baby. Another revolutionary, another good person. And this guy was a real Christian, a Christian who stood for something, a Christian who walked a certain path and he spoke the truth. That's the bottom line. Huh, nigga? He spoke the truth, dog. That's why they had to get him up out of there. That's why they took him out. Wasn't nothing else, homie. You hear me? Now, some say speculations are, rumors are, the Democrats set him up. He was a threat to the Democrats, but shit, at the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if everybody had a hand in it, dog. Democrats, Republicans, the elite, whoever, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it was all one big play, homie. But he spoke the truth, stood for righteousness for real, huh? Stood for what was right and wrong for real, huh? You hear me? And he just wasn't all about the Bible, speaking Jesus, speaking forgiveness. He was about change, really changing your ways, stopping sin, et cetera, homie. Spoke against the evils of the world, spoke against the corruption, the extortion, the fuckery going on a daily basis, you know, especially from the so-called ones in power. Doesn't sit well at all, dog. And the sad thing, oh yeah, people gonna post for a month or two, investigate. They say they know who the suspect is all of a sudden, huh? You hear me? Now the suspect is on a run, but like we've seen before, how the hell do we know that is the real shooter? That is the real guy, huh? How do we know that's not a decoy? You hear me? History repeats itself. History repeats itself. They say, right? Like I say, we've seen it with Malcolm X. We've seen it with Martin Luther King, with JFK, Abraham Lincoln. The list goes on. Nipsey Hussles, et cetera, bruh. We've seen it with ones speaking the truth, standing up for something, going against the grain, dog. Heavy, you hear me? So how do we know if the shooter is the shooter? How do we know if the story they're saying is the story that's real? Huh? Why in the video did it look like the dude holding the phone up did a signal with his hat? Seconds later, boom, he took one in the neck. Blood gushing, leaking out, and they're pushing this through all media platforms. I've seen it on Facebook, the real shooting, dog. You see the blood leak out, you see him fall. You hear me? And these motherfuckers took one of my lives down for showing NFL highlights, a NFL game, baby. But you got here, they posting this man's murder, assassination all across the internet, and you talking to me about a YouTube friendly, huh? Certain things you can't say and can't do on lives, nigga. You wicked, hypocritical human beings. I've seen 5 videos of him getting his head shot off damn near, dog. Heavy, huh? And they talk about righteousness. They talk about YouTube friendly, what you can do, what you can't do. Are you kidding me? What are we talking about here round yonder? The hypocrisy of the world, dog. Babylon, stay aware. Killed this man on camera, made a statement. Why did they do it? It's much deeper than just killing him, shooting him like that. Doing that to this man in public. No, they sent a message, huh? They tried to put fear in people who are speaking the truth. They want to instill fear in the ones who stand for justice, going up against the grain, going up against the wicked, huh? Really preaching that Christ shit, but living it, homie. That's what he was doing. He was kicking religion. He was talking about Jesus Christ, talking about God, etc. But he was really living it. You got to respect him for that. Period. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here talking that God, Jesus Christ, Bible stuff and ain't living a damn thing. You hear me? Living in fuckery. You hear me, dog? But he was walking the path. He was putting on a line. Putting on a line for who? For what? Humans, nigga? These humans, nigga? You hear me? Put his life on the line. Huh? No, he's gone. Left his kids fatherless, bro. Who cares about that? I ask you that. Who gonna be there for his kids, his loved ones, his wife, nigga? And he put it on the line for y'all. Ain't nobody rolled yet, huh? Ain't nobody did nothing yet. Bunch of talking and yapping. That's all they gonna do. Post pictures. Talk about how much they miss him, how good he was. What the hell that mean in the full spectrum of things, homie? Huh? You hear? What do that mean? What does that mean, bruh? In the full spectrum of things, huh? He gone. The ones who did it still in power, still pushing buttons, huh? You hear me? Allegedly, allegedly. Gotta throw that allegedly in there. What do that mean, though? Nobody ready to shed blood for that man, ride for that man, put it on the line for that man like he did. Rest in peace to him, man. Condolences to his family. May his soul find peace, bro. But I'm sure he is at peace. You know, I'm sure he didn't fear death. He understood what position he was taking, homie. You got cowardly humans out there who fear death. Motherfucker, you already dead, motherfucking bitch. Huh? You hear me? Cowards. Heavy, bro. We know what this is about from the outside looking in. I ain't got to get full details on nothing. Huh? The man was saying too much. He was going against certain things. People didn't like it. Huh? He was speaking the truth. People didn't like it. He was starting to be heard. He was a big voice. People didn't like it, bruh. Whether it was the government, the elite, Christians, religious people, whoever. Huh? They didn't like it. He was touching their soul, touching their motherfucking soul. You hear me, dog? And they couldn't let him do it, bruh. They couldn't let him live any longer, huh? Because he was making and creating real change. Pointing shit out, dog. Making people wake up. He was a threat to the system, huh? Their system, whoever they may be. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. The church probably was looking at him a certain way. Religious groups, huh? You hear me, dog? We know church, Christianity is a big business. Big business, baby. No way around it, huh? The fuck we talking about here, huh? He was a threat to all that. What does it come down to? Guapino, power, money. Guapino, federale, fettuccine, linguine. Greed, baby. Ego, huh? It's what it is, what it was. Wicked, bruh. Come on, man. Wicked, bruh. And just like many who have passed, many who have been killed, maybe not forgotten, but been killed, assassinated, made an example of. This what this was, bruh. This is exactly what this was, huh? They knew it would be everywhere. They knew it would be everywhere. And they knew they going to instill fear in people, instill fear in his followers, huh? Make people be quiet, make people stand down, huh? To the matrix, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's what it's about, dog. That's why they did it that way. Every murder, every assassination, bro. They make it graphic. They make it horrific with intentions to quiet people down, shut them up, instill fear, chaos, huh? Nervousness, dog. Certain trepidations, a certain feeling of trepidation, bro, so they can shut the fuck up. You hear me? Period. But will his name go in vain? His message mean nothing? How many of his followers and so-called supporters, huh? And people around him, his family members, loved ones, huh? You hear me? Friends, etc., dog, associates, gonna stand with him for real. Push his message for real. Period. Keep it going for real, homie. Heavy. Because, like we know, every time a revolutionary dies, his message, her message dies with him. For the most part, majority of the time. We know what's up, bruh. They blew his brains out. Took his neck off, dog. Broad day. In front of kids, women, men. And people laughed. People making fun of it like it's a game, dog. You hear me? We talk about religion. Fuck a religion. Look how religious people, so-called religious people and Christians act. Huh? Making fun of death, murder. Oh, God gonna deal with you all. God gonna deal with you all in the end. And I can't wait, baby. You hear me? I can't wait, dog. No matter how long it take, God gonna deal with all you wicked motherfuckers. You hear me? For real. That's what it's about, though, man. Oh, a lot of people gonna cower down, homie. Cower down. Get scared. Forget the message. Forget what he stood for. Run. Tuck they tails, nigga. That's what everybody do. Always do. You got leaders who locked up, unheard, never heard of again. You know what I mean? Nobody does nothing, bro. They living in fear. Bunch of hypocrites. Mm-mm-mm. But shout out respect to Charlie Kirk, dog. Huh? Really was walking what he was talking. Living a certain way, being righteous, going up against the evils of the world, and they took him out, and he had no fear. He didn't stand there one time, bro. Period. I'm gonna do more research. I'm gonna get into it tomorrow for my live. Make sure you tune in, dog. Heavy, you hear me? Period. This shows you the world we live in. Everything I say, talk about humanity, came to fruition. It's clear, evident as day with what happened to that man, huh? How they did that man, homie. Huh? You hear me? Didn't think twice about his kids, his family, his wife. You hear me, dog? Nothing. Nothing, bro. He was becoming too powerful. His voice was spreading too much. He was having too much of influence in the right way. Bottom line, dog. Bottom line, homie. You hear me? That's what it's about. And you humans stood right there, nigga. And they gonna do a damn thing about it, bro. Heavy. Mm-mm-mm. Humanity, humanity. Oh, man. Wait till the day God deals with humanity. Believe that. Fire them comments up. Let me know how you feel about the video. Once again, bro, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Condolences to his family, homie. Big warrior here. Babylon, stay aware. Yeah. Wicked.